This morning. I'm Kate Wendelton, president of the 5 O'Clock Club. This is our 55th HR Network Breakfast. And we have to thank once again our customers, many of whom are in this audience. That's why we started these breakfasts, so we get to say hello to our customers without bothering them at their busy offices. But because of them, everybody else can get to come for free. And I want to tell you that our HR customers tell us many times that they are heroes in their organizations for having chosen the 5 O'Clock Club because of the quality of our work and because of our prices. The 5 O'Clock Club, by the way, is the only organization with a true research-based methodology based on 25 years of research. Nobody else has a proven methodology. Historically, the typical job hunter, just talking about that as opposed to executive coaching, at the 5 O'Clock Club has taken 10 to 12 weeks to find a job. You know, during the dot-com boom, they took an average of 5 weeks. That wasn't good. Right now, they're taking an average of 16.4 weeks. That's actually very good compared to the Bureau of Labor Statistics numbers, which says that people are taking 30 to 35 weeks so long as they don't drop out of the job market. And we know how many people are dropping out of the job market. So for our people, professionals, managers, and executives, to take an average of 16.4 weeks is phenomenal. 5 O'Clock Club always beats whatever is going on in the market. And we prove it to you. Every month we send you a report on every single person you assign to us, so you know what's going on. All of our outplacement programs are for a minimum of 1 year. Minimum of 1 year means that a person can have their time extended for any reason. Does anybody else automatically extend a person's time for up to an extra year? And this isn't because they haven't found a job, it's just because they want to continue working with us. Now today, we have one of our former job hunters who's going to report. Her employer paid for outplacement. I mention that because half the people who come are self-referred. They pay a nominal amount. And why do we do that? Because it's a healthier environment. We don't want just all downsized people there moaning and complaining about what's going on in the market. So half the people who come are self-referred. Taronda Miller's attended a total of 9 weekly small group strategy sessions headed up by her coach. She had 8 hours of private coaching over the course of 8 meetings. If she wants, she can continue with the 5 O'Clock Club for a very long time. She has a lot of time left with us. But let's just hear it from her because, you know, she's going to be more interesting than me. And let's give a round of applause for her for coming back and reporting. Thank you. Chip, come up. I just want to mention, you may not know this, but what Taronda did was called direct contact. Everybody calls everything networking. She wrote to somebody directly who she didn't know. You didn't pick that up, but our 5 O'Clock Clubbers pick it up, and more people get jobs through direct contact than through networking. I just want to point out to you, that's why ours is a research-based methodology and why it's stronger than anything else out there. If I asked you, you would say she networked. She did not network. That was direct contact. Take it away, Chip.
Okay, thanks, Kate, and thank you, Taronda. Tough act to follow. All I can say is that Taronda came to the 5 O'Clock Club with a clear idea of what she wanted to accomplish. And of course, being in HR, she knew something about job search. But she had the foresight to know she needed a sounding board, something that would keep her focused, and that's where the 5 O'Clock Club came in. Early on in our working together, I remember Taronda saying that after working for some very large organizations, she could really see herself working in a smaller, perhaps not-for-profit organization, where in her words, she could be the big fish in a small pond. Okay. But having this vision did not stop Taronda from doing her due diligence, and as she had mentioned, she followed the 5 O'Clock Club methodology to a T, working on her assessment exercises, brainstorming her targets, finalizing her resume, working on her 2-minute pitch, and putting together a marketing plan to keep it all in perspective. However, having a plan of action alone was no guarantee of her success in landing a new position. It was how she executed that plan that made the difference. And with the help of her small group at our weekly meetings, Taronda was able to meet the right people at the right level, which led to her new position. So finally, when I think of Taronda after working with her and having her part of our meetings, I also think about the energy, the leadership, and the creativity she brought to her search, and also, and probably most importantly, the ability to better herself through helping others. And certainly, for me, a sure recipe for success. Congratulations.
Okay, moving right along. If you are unemployed, or if you know an HR person who is unemployed, through, if you're here today or through the video, we will help you with your job search. Even if you're getting outplacement elsewhere, just take the blue form that's at the front of your folders, plop your name tag on it, and mark in transition. If you want us to come visit you, to tell you about our outplacement or executive coaching programs, just let me know, and you can just check that off. If you want to come and observe the group, like the one that Rhonda was in, just to see for yourself, the coaching, the actual coaching, just mark that on the form. End of 5 o'clock club commercial. Today's special for another reason. This is when every year, we present HR Network presents the Human Resources Hero of the Year Award to someone who has shown outstanding dignity and decency to employees. We have known Gerry Cappelli for over 7 years, and it has always been evident that she loves HR and she loves helping people, while sometimes assisting and making those tough decisions that support the interests of the employees as well as the employers and the stakeholders. Throughout her career, she has been willing to tell senior management, no, if you do this, there may be adverse consequences that are not in the best interest of our company or our employees. At some of the organizations she has worked with previously, it was her job to lay off hundreds and hundreds of employees. She and her team treated people fairly and with dignity as they separated from the firm. She worked downtown during 9/11 and offered special services and programs to help staff deal with the trauma of seeing the towers fall firsthand. She has sought to implement special work-life balance programs and other family-friendly policies. She has sponsored special diversity and inclusion programs. She promotes a culture of learning and development to assure employees have the opportunity to reach their true potential. With her previous employers, she fought to offer generous severance packages, making sure excellent outplacement services were also available to the severed staff. During times of company acquisition, she treated the acquired staff respectfully to assure a smooth integration into a new culture and offered change management programs to help employees deal with their uncertain situations because, a lot of them didn't know whether they were going to have jobs or not. Finally, Gerry has never looked to win employee popularity contests in her professional work. She does her best to be fair, honest, transparent, and respectful to the employees she has had and has the privilege of working with. We are proud to award this year's Human Resources Hero of the Year Award to Gerry Cappelli. Yay, Gerry.
Well, it is truly an honor to be accepting this award today. I would first like to thank Kate and David Madison, as well as the 5 o'clock coaches who have helped me deal with many difficult employee issues. I'm also very grateful to Marianne Walsh and Bill Belknap for helping me with my own career transition several years ago. For those of you who are not familiar with the 5 o'clock club, I speak with sincerity when I say that these are truly wonderful and caring people. As most of you in the audience know, the HR profession has evolved over the years and can be extremely challenging in many respects. Every day we are forced to deal with new and difficult issues where there are sometimes no apparent answers. Lots of fact-finding and at times soul-searching needs to take place to determine the best course of action. I have been extremely fortunate throughout my career to be surrounded by people who have held me accountable for doing the right thing at all times. Many of these people are in the audience today. This includes my prior team and colleagues from Dresdner Kleinwort and Commerzbank and my new team of HR professionals from Rabobank International. And of course, there is my sister, a former HR executive, who has always been my role model. I'm not sure I ever told her that. Us Italians, we don't really say what we feel we need to say at times. You are all very, very special people to me, and you are my heroes. Throughout the rest of my career in human resources, I promise everyone in the audience today I will do my best to continue to earn this award. Many thanks to all of you, and best of luck with your HR challenges. Thank you.
She gets the box too, yeah. Okay, now back to the HR network. Our January 18th event is for senior HR only. We do one event a year that's for senior HR only. That means people in corporations who earn over $100,000 a year, people in not-for-profits who earn over $80,000 a year. For those people who are customers of ours, any person in your organization at any level can attend. So you should become a customer if you're not already. Thank you for coming, and thank you for allowing us to be part of your professional lives. Now on with the main event. Let's just take 2 minutes to turn off your cell phones, please, please. For the next 45 minutes, please do not text. It is annoying. Please be considerate of your speakers and leave after the Q&A, which ends sharply at 9:28. So hang in there. Our moderator today is Rob Hellman, and he's a master coach and executive coach. He's a master coach. He's an executive coach. He's the associate head of the 5 O'Clock Club's Guild of Career Coaches, and he's also a contributor to this 350-page book that you will receive today. It's called Work Smarts, and it accompanies our executive coaching program. Take it away, Rob.